what went wrong with the BFSI space, especially private and public sector banking? Till about 3-4 months ago, everybody was gung ho about how private sector balance sheets were in good health, how we were headed for a rate cut, and how PSU banks had also sort of done pretty well as far as their fundamentals were concerned. What sparked this sell off? What went wrong?
So, Shalji, I'll start with the disclaimer that in our model portfolio, we do not have any lender, any bank or NBFC for last 9 months, and we saw early signs of a cyclical downturn. It's not a structural downturn, because we have seen only an upside in terms of numbers of these lenders, banks, PSUs, private NBFCs since COVID. And I think it was due for a respite. And the respite has happened because of multiple reasons. One, the deposit growth itself has been slow. A lot of money has moved to the stock market, because of which banks are not seen the same kind of deposit growth they saw earlier. The second is the credit offtake has also been slower than expected, because if the capex cycle is going to be slow, then the credit offtake will not be of the same kind that we have seen in the past. The third issue, Shelji, is that the cost to income ratio at the same time is consistently going up in form of salaries, rents, and other operating expenses. The cost to income ratio is not coming down. So you're in an environment where revenue is plateauing, but at the same time, the cost to income ratio is increasing. And the third important reason is fourth important reason I would say is that the credit quality has suffered because of the pressure on household balance sheets, and we are seeing that in form of very poor collection efficiency ratios from NBFCs and microfinance and unsecured lenders over the last 6 months. There's been a consistent drop, from 98% to 96 to 94, 92, and now it is almost below 90%. We will see that in this quarter. So in an environment like this, the investors are obviously going to question that why should they pay a high multiple in an environment where the banks are still expected to not grow as much for the next 6 months. So we have a bit of an unpopular position on this and a call on this, that the whole BFSI segment is going to struggle for growth for next 6 months. But I don't think it is a problem beyond that. So maybe in next 6 months, we will get very good buying opportunities also. It's just that investors would be better for them to be very patiently wait out before they add good quality names to their portfolio. That opportunity will definitely come, Shalji, in 6 months, and we are also waiting for that.